Hello dear students, welcome to the video session of biomolecules chapter. So in the previous class we have discussed about the definition and the classification of carbohydrates. So in the today's video I will discuss about the different types of structures that can glucose show. So first of all we will discuss the Fisherman projection. So as you have seen, the general formula for glucose is C6H12O6 and it is a monosaccharide containing an aldehyde group. It is a monosaccharide which contains an aldehyde group. So in Fisherman projection, how we can draw the structure of glucose? Okay. So as it contains an aldehyde group, so we have to put aldehyde group at the top. Okay. So as we know from the definition, carbohydrates are polyhydroxyaldehydes or polyhydroxyketones. So there must be a hydroxyl group according to the definition. It may be a polyhydroxyketone or polyhydroxyaldehyde. So in this case, glucose is a hydroxyaldehyde. So as we see in the formula, it contains 6 number of carbon atoms. One carbon is here, another carbon is here. So remaining 4 carbons. So 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so how we can arrange the structure? So first of all we draw the structure of D-glucose. Clear? So in D-glucose, in the left position, how you can draw the structure? In left, you have to put the positive. Positive means there are hydrogen and OH group will be attached in both sides. So in this case, the positive is hydrogen. So you have to put hydrogen in the positives, left side, H, here, OH. Then you reverse it. OH, H. Again you reverse it. Here H, OH. And at last it remains same. H, OH. Clear? So this is the structure of D-glucose. Then you have to draw the structure of L-glucose. At the above it is CHO group. Below it is your CH2OH group, then remaining 4 carbon atoms. So in case of L-glucose, what you have to remember? In the left there is positive, there is negative ion. So among H and OH, which is negative here? OH is negative. So you have to put OH on the left. OH, so H. Again you have to reverse it. Here H, OH. Again you have to reverse it. So here comes OH, here comes H. And the last it remains same. It is your H, OH. So this is the structure of L-glucose. So what is the key point in Fisherman projection? In the left you have to put the positive. In the left for L-glucose you have to put the negative. Okay. So this is one consideration for Fisherman projection. Or otherwise you can remember like this. If I number this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. So from in the 5 position, that is near to CH2OH group, the OH is present on the right side. If the OH is present on the right side, then it is your D-glucose. If the 5 position, if the OH is present in the left side, then it is your L-glucose. So it is your wish how you can remember it. Either this positive negative concept or the CH2, the neighbor of CH2H group. If it is in the right side, then it is your D-glucose. If it is in the left side, then it is your L-glucose. Clear? So this is the Hesselman projection. You have to practice like this. Next, move on to the next structure, that is your closed structure. Closed structure of glucose. Closed structure. So how we can draw the closed structure for glucose? So in order to do this, I first draw the structure of D-glucose, which I have already discussed. So what is the structure of D-glucose here? CHO group is at top. So if I open the structure, it will be like this: CHO. Okay. So what is the bottom? CH2, OH. Then the remaining 4 carbon, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. For D-glucose, what I have told, H must be in the positive side. H, OH. Then it will be your OH, H. Then it will be again reverse it, H, OH, and the last one remains same, H and OH. Okay. So this is the structure of D-glucose. So in the closed structure, I will get two types of structure, that is your alpha D-glucose, and from this structure also I get beta D-glucose. Clear? So how I can get this structure? Here what happens? Here the OH group, this OH group will move to this carbon atom, will attach to this carbon atom, and this O will come here. Okay. So what will be the structure for alpha D-glucose? H, H, C, OH. Okay. And at the bottom it is your CH2, OH. What is remaining? Remaining 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Clear? So what is remaining? You just write it. What is written? It is same, H, OH. Then it is your OH, H. Then it is your H, OH. Here it is your O. And this O is common to this. So here the ring closing occurs. Okay. So this is your alpha D-glucose. What you have to remember for alpha D-glucose? For alpha D-glucose, in the left side there must be hydrogen. This hydrogen for alpha D-glucose, this hydrogen must be present in the left side. Then it is your alpha D-glucose. And what is beta D-glucose? Just its reverse. OH will be present in the left side. Then it is your beta D-glucose. All other structures remain same. So what will be the beta D-glucose? It is your OH, C, H. Okay. Then at last CH2, OH, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Clear? All others remain same. H, OH, OH, H, H, OH. Okay. And H. Here this O will come into this. Clear? So this is the structure of beta D-glucose. Here what you have to remember? Here in the left OH is present. Here in the left H is present. So this is the closed structure for D-glucose. Two forms of D-glucose in the closed form: alpha D-glucose, beta D-glucose. What is the key point here? Here the key point is, in case of alpha D-glucose, hydrogen must be present in the left side, and in case of beta D-glucose, OH must be present in the left side. And this O group will be common to carbon number 1 and carbon number 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This O will be attached to this carbon and this carbon. So this is all about the closed structure of glucose. Next, the last structure, that is your Howard projection structure. Howard projection structure. You have to practice these structures, then we can do the chemical reactions of glucose basing on these structures. So in Howard projection, what will be the key point? You have to remember here, left and right. So what is left and right here? So all the atoms present in the left will present above in the Howard projection, and all the atoms present in the right side will present down in the Howard projection. Okay, so I will draw the structure of alpha D glucose first. So what will be the structure of alpha D glucose in the closed form? This is the structure of alpha D glucose in the closed form. HCOH, hydrogen in the left, then it is your CH2OH, clear? Then it is your HOH and OH, H, then again HOH, clear? This is H and this O is common to this. So this is the structure of alpha D glucose, clear? So how I can draw the Howard projection for the alpha D glucose? So in alpha D glucose, for Howard projection you have to make a ring structures like this, 1, 2, here oxygen is present, 3, 4, clear? So what I have told here, in the left above atoms will be present, and right the down atoms will be present. Okay, so what I draw here, this is carbon number 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and as well as this is 6, clear? So carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, clear? So how I can draw the structure here? Please see it carefully. So in the Howard projection, in the left, first carbon number 1, this is carbon number 1, this is carbon number 6. In the carbon 1, what will present in the left side? Hydrogen. So I will put here hydrogen. Left above. What will present here? Carbon number 2, hydrogen. Next your OH. Next your H. And this CH2H group is fixed here. 5, 6. This position you cannot disturb. This position is fixed. Clear? So what will remain here? Hydrogen. So in the right, the down in the right position, in the down position, these are the above position. In the down, the right atoms will be present. So what will be here? Right atom, here OH. Here the right atom, OH. Here the right atom, H. Here the right atom, OH. Here CH2H is there, so the like this. So clear? So this is the Howard projection for alpha D glucose. What is the key point here? The left atoms will be present above, and the right atoms are present below. Okay, similarly I will do the structure for beta D glucose. So how I can do the beta D glucose structure? Beta D glucose. So what is the difference between alpha D glucose and beta D glucose? Just the difference here. In the right, instead of H there will be OH, and here it will be H. Clear? So this is the basic difference. So how I can draw the Howard projection for it? Similar rule you have to follow. 1, this O position is fixed. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. This is 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So in the left there will be, in the above there will be left atom. So what is above in the one carbon atom? Here it is OH, then it will be H, then it is your OH, then it is your H, and the position of CH2H is fixed. Clear? What is the atoms below? You are down the right atoms. What is the right atom for carbon number 1? It is your H, it is your OH, it is your H, it is your OH, and here hydrogen atom will be present. So this is the structure for your beta D glucose in the Haworth projection. So you have to practice these structures a lot, and then in the next class I will discuss about the closed chain structure of glucose and the chemical properties of glucose. So thank you all. Stay home and stay safe.